Today we are going to be taste testing a bunch of different potatoes to figure out which varieties we want to grow in our garden next year. If that's interesting to you, stay tuned.
That's good.
That is yummy. What is that?
Yeah.
I like that one.
Mm-hmm.
That one's we're probably going to grow that one. So a couple weeks ago when we were selling at the farmer's market, we walked past another vendor and they had a bunch of different varieties of potatoes, all with the variety names listed on them, and that was pretty exciting to us. So what we did is we decided to get one of every single kind of potato in order to do a taste test to figure out if there's a variety that we really want to grow in the future. So how I did that is I wrote the variety name on a piece of tape and put it on every single potato that we purchased, and those came home with us, and that is what you see before you today. So these ones right here, ignore these. These are what we grow currently. So I wanted to kind of compare them to what we currently grow. So I will talk about what we currently grow first. We have a potato that is kind of like a russet, and these are all seed potatoes. These three are all seed potatoes that we've saved for a long time. This year we started at Huckleberry Gold. We purchased these. We know these are Huckleberry Golds, and we grew these this year, and we really do like them. But this one came from our garden. We also have red potatoes that we have been growing for a long time, and we just save this seed every year. I don't know the variety name of what kind of red potato this is, but we really do enjoy it, and so we just keep saving that potato seed every year and replanting it. So that is our red potato seed. And then we have white potatoes that we've also been growing, and same with that. We don't know the variety name, but we like them. I did pick smaller ones of these, just so you know, they do get a lot bigger. And then we also have I labeled it our russet potato because it is some sort of a russet type potato. I don't know for sure if that is the variety name, but we've been growing these a long time too, and same story with the other ones. We just save the seed and reseed and replant with those potato seeds. That's how we've been growing our potatoes, but we're looking to expand into some other potato varieties, which is why I was really excited to see all of those varieties that those people had. So these are the varieties that we're going to try out today. Right here we have a Satina Potato, Harvest Moon Potato, Charolette Potato, Nicola Potato, Pinto Gold Potato, Purple Viking Potato, French Fingerling, Masquerade Potato, Amorosa Potato, Blackberry Potato, Caribe Potato. If I said some of those wrong, please excuse me. I'm doing my best with the variety names. So what we're going to do today is we are going to bake all of these and taste test all of these and see what we like, see what we want to grow, and we're going to let you guys see. So let's get started. I did wash all of these before, and what we have is a bowl with some olive oil, salt and pepper. I am going to foil them. I debated about how I wanted to do that, and then I'm going to put them on this baking sheet. And I'm going to put them in an order so that when I pull the baking sheet out, I can set it right next to the papers again so we can keep it kind of squared away that way. And I want to keep this pretty simple as far as just kind of seasoning all of them in order to make sure we're giving them all kind of a fair shake of how we would typically cook them. I considered cooking them without anything, but I figured that wasn't really realistic. So I decided just a little olive oil, salt and pepper, and we're going to actually bake them today to see what they taste like. Going to go like this. Each one, I'm going to put a little olive oil in our bowl, a little salt and pepper. Might do this a little different. I might do this on top in a minute. I'm going to poke holes in every potato. Something like that. Slosh it around in that olive oil, salt and pepper. And then we're going to foil it. And that was our white potato, so I'm going to put our label right there and put it right there in that corner. And I'm just going to go through all of that and leave the notes above so we make sure we get these variety names correct. Okay, I've got a lot of hole poking to do. We are getting the last one done right here. I think it worked really well so far as keeping these things organized. You might notice I decided to set the middle row off to the side so it goes in order like that as far as what they are. And in order to keep these straight, I'm just going to kind of improvise right here because when I pull it out of the oven, I don't want things to get twisted around. I'm going to put a little piece of foil right here, and I know that needs to line up on this side next to these labels that are sticking out. So it won't get messed up that way. I know it needs to go right there. Okay, let's get this in the oven. The oven's been preheating for a while. Now we let them cook. We'll show you the results soon. The potatoes are ready to come out of the oven. All right, here we go. Setting them right back where they were as far as matching up with these labels. And let's peek inside. They've been cooling off for a little while, so I am able to just go ahead and touch them. Perfectly tender for sure. We are just going to unfoil them and get them out here so we can see what they look like. I hate that we're wasting all of this foil, and trust me, it's only for the sake of this video. We would normally not be doing this. We are ready to dive in and try some of these potatoes. So we're starting with Charlotte. Since this is so many potatoes, we are just going to have a little bit of each one. Okay. Cheers.
First one. See how this goes.
It's a good potato.
That's really good.
Really just like mild though. Yeah. Good though. Here's Caribe next. Let's take a little piece of that. Charlotte was yellow on the inside too. And then Caribe is more of a white on the inside with a red skin. More mild. Much more mild. And we didn't put any extra seasoning on these. I did put the olive oil and salt and pepper though.
Skin's a little tougher maybe?
Yeah, the skin is a little tougher. Just a little bit.
Which is fine.
Not a big deal.
Might be something you're looking for, depending on what you want to do with your potatoes.
Yeah. Masquerade, we think. That's how you say it. This one is interesting. See how like spotty it was and multicolored? It almost looks like it's kind of a bad potato as far as like if you were to dig this, you'd go, oh, that looks like it had a problem. But maybe this is just what the variety looks like. So I'm going to cut off some of this. We are trying to eat the skin too, just to see what that's like. More yellow in there. Okay, let's see. Here, I'll give you that piece. That piece looks a little less skinny. Tougher skin, for sure. Similar to this one, I think, as far as like just really mild.
Yeah.
I don't know that I would like this one though because of all those spots. I think that would look unattractive.
Can't quite sell something that ugly all the time, especially potatoes.
Yeah. Okay, our next one is Nicola. Nice yellow potato inside.
Kind of crumbling.
Yeah, kind of a crumbling texture though. And for how big it is too, these all got baked the same amount of time. So this one, you would think it would be more firm. I would think that. I need all that.
Not dry.
Dry. Like really starchy. Really starchy. Like stick to your mouth kind of starchy.
Yeah. Might be a good use for that in some of your cooking or whatnot, but
there could be culinary uses, but it is different.
Dry.
Like a russet kind of. Yeah.
Might be a good French fry potato or something like that.
Yeah. Our next one, Amorosa. Ooh.
Weird.
It's like pink inside almost. Put it up there. Yeah. It almost looks like it's like going bad. But these are fresh as can be, so it's not. Okay, there's Amorosa. Look at that pink.
Interesting. That's good. I like it.
Do you like that? It's fine. It's just not like different.
I think it's really good.
You like that? Okay.
It's got more complexity to it than any of those.
I don't know that I agree.
I think it does. I think it's got more going on.
It's just a little bit different, and I don't know how to say it's different. I kind of want to like try it versus like one of those beginning ones. But that's just more like creamy and yummy, like the Charlotte.
It's got a different flavor to it.
It's just different, and I don't know how to describe that.
I think it's good. A good different flavor.
And a different visual as well. Okay, our next one, this is Purple Viking. We're going to be opening up next.
We've grown these in the past, and I seem to remember liking them.
White inside. Let's see. Good. Do I would dare say like an earthy flavor?
A little bit.
Yeah. A little bit different. Not bad earthy, but just different.
Not strong at all.
Yeah.
Okay, tougher skin.
A little bit tougher skin than the last kind we just had, than the Amorosa. Yeah, or than the Charolette. That one was a pretty fragile skin as well. Okay, we have Harvest Moon next. It's pretty. It's like a yellow-orange almost. Harvest Moon. Purple-ish looking skin on the outside. Kind of purple, purple-brown.
That was good.
That is yummy. What is that? Harvest Moon. Okay.
Very good.
Super creamy.
Yep.
Super creamy. Yum. Not a tough skin. Yep. I like that one. That one's we're probably going to grow that one. Okay, we'll have to see how prolific the plants are though. But yeah.
Doesn't need butter.
It doesn't need butter. It tastes like it has butter in it. All right, our next one is called Blackberry. That's an enticing name.
It bleeds too.
When I poked it to put it in the oven, this is the one that bled, so I think we're probably not going to like it as far as trying to grow it, but yep, look at that. Purple, black inside.
If it makes up for it with taste, it'd be
different, but look at my knife. This might just be a mess in the kitchen.
We cook all our potatoes in the microwave virtually, and it would just you'd have to cook it on a plate or something.
Normally do, because we're not wasting all that foil. And it just gets done quickly.
Good.
More like earthy though, and just definitely does not compare to Harvest Moon. Harvest Moon is definitely in the running, I think, followed by maybe the Charolette for me. What do you think?
Yeah. So far.
Yeah. This isn't worth the bleeding mess for me.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
It's good though.
Yeah. But not worth it.
Yeah.
For us.
If you're into growing different kind of potatoes and you just want to have something different around the house, it's a good potato. But it's going to be messy.
Yeah, it's going to be messy. All right, our next one is French Fingerling, and then we are on to the top row. And French Fingerling looks really similar to the Charolette. So I'll have to see. Inside, yellow. Here, Charlotte's in this hand. They look identical almost. Patterns on the outside look identical. Nothing special.
Yeah, good potato.
Good potato, but nothing special. Okay, real quick. We're going to try it next to the Harvest Moon again. Just a little piece each. Which is like really creamy. And like almost like a sweet taste at the end from the skin or something. Yeah. Okay, let's go the Pinto Gold next. The Pinto Gold, they have these like spots on them, kind of white splotches on a red skin. So the people that grew these said that these were really prolific and they had the most of these. Inside, nice golden color. Okay, Pinto Gold.
I think that's good.
If it's prolific and it'll grow like crazy and it kind of has a cool pattern, that would be a reason to grow it. The flavor wasn't anything like out of this world though, but
firm.
It was firm. Yeah, so that would hold up better for certain things. And the color's pretty, and the inside color's pretty. So decent on that one, for sure. Okay, we have the
Satina
next. Yellow outside, yellow inside. That's good. A little bit firmer skin. That would be good to make fries out of. And it's just like a nice, pretty looking potato. Could be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy.
But I liked it.
Yeah.
So those are all of the varieties that we purchased from somebody else who grew them. And I was super excited to see all the variety names, and I wanted to try them all. Out of all of those, the ones I personally like the best are, well, that Harvest Moon. And then the Charolette was good also. And then probably that Pinto Gold because of the different color variation. It would just, the fact that it's prolific too. I like that as well. What about you?
Yeah, I think Harvest Moon, Pinto, those two stood out. And I like this one too, actually. This Amorosa.
That red one.
I think that was good. Just be a good
it's just different
variety.
So now what we have here are, these are our 4 that we've personally grown in our garden this year. I'm going to start with I'm going to skip this one and go to the Huckleberry Gold because we know that variety name. So inside our Huckleberry Gold, kind of a purple skin before you cook it. Now it turned to this color, a little bit red. And then the inside is a nice like golden color. And let's try it out. That's good.
It's good. Yeah.
That's like hard to beat.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
That's up there with all the other ones for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that one. And the reason we decided to grow this Huckleberry Gold is because at a farmer's market one time, somebody told us that these are low on the glycemic index scale, so diabetics can eat them, and she was looking for them. So that is another benefit of this particular variety and why we decided to try it. And then she said they were really good, and they are really good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so our other varieties are our russet that we've been growing from seed we've been saving. It's like a russet. It's probably not actually just like russet variety name, but we don't really know what it is. We'll start with that one. Thick skin, for sure. I can tell cutting
Crumbly.
it. Yeah, crumbly.
This is what we always usually use to make fries and stuff like that. Kind of.
Mm-hmm. It's good.
Mm-hmm.
It's good, just like basic potato flavor. Much more thick skin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which means it won't get scraped up as much when we're digging.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. There's definitely a purpose for that. Our red potato here.
This is what we grow a lot of. It's prolific.
We have a ton of them. Inside, white. Outside, red. Kind of a creamy white, I guess. Yellowish white.
They're a little too soft to make, like, if you're going to make French fries or something, they're too soft for that. That's good.
It was good. The skin on that one was almost a little bit more earthy.
Mm-hmm.
Did you think so too?
Mm-hmm.
A little bit? Mm-hmm. But I mean, it's good. It's like versatile.
Yeah.
And we have a bunch of seed of it, so we're going to keep growing it. And then this is the same story, a variety. We don't know what it is, but we've been saving it for a long time. It's our version of this. We call it just white potato because we don't know what kind of potato it is. So let's see how that compares. Good too. Mm-hmm. More creamy than this one. You don't think so?
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
A little bit. Okay, we've tried them all. What stood out as far as what we're going to grow again? Well, we're going to grow our 4. Yep. We know that. Well, this has been a good addition. The Huckleberry Gold, that has been a great addition.
I'd like to add the Amorosa, and I'd like to add the Harvest Moon. For sure.
Do you really want to add this
one? And probably the Pinto Gold. Yeah.
Let me try it again.
We don't need to grow a ton of them, but grow a few.
Okay. That's good. It's different. I like the Charolette. I just do. And, that's almost kind of similar to our white potato. But I like the Charolette. I like that shape. That could be kind of cool if that is the typical shape that they grow in. I agree with the Pinto Gold. I like that also. But really, the real winner here, I think, is this Harvest Moon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let me try another piece of that, please.
Mm. That is so good. It's like buttery inside. I did not add butter. What did I want to compare? I wanted to compare it to Huckleberry Gold. Yeah, that's pretty good. I kind of like the Harvest Moon the best. Yeah. Okay, so that is it. We're going to go make something with a bunch of potatoes to use the rest of these up. We obviously love growing potatoes. We love eating potatoes. So these will not go to waste. We will definitely use these. I hope this helps someone else out there identify whatever variety you want to grow next year, or maybe just even what varieties you would like to buy. Because there's a lot of cool potato varieties out there. And what we like to do in our garden is really look for different things to grow and try them out. Give them a nice run, and if they grow well, then we're going to grow them. And if it's a flop, then we learn and we adjust and we pivot a little bit. But you never know until you try something. So you got to try it. Well, thanks for watching this video. If you like the kind of videos we're putting out on our channel, please consider liking and subscribing. Thanks so much for watching.
Thanks.